I'm now in the Nissan Aria. How do you say it? Aria or Aria?
Aria. If you think like a pirate, like R, it's Aria. Like
Aria.
That's the best
Aria.
one. That's how I remember it.
Okay, this is Vanessa from the events team at Nissan.
Hi everybody.
We are just in the Nissan Aria, like a pirate, advanced 4-wheel drive. This is direct competitor to the other electric SUVs like the Skoda Enyaq, Audi Q4 e-tron and the like, but really impressed with the comfort and quality of the car. You've got the actual buttons.
And you get that nice little feedback as well when you touch it, you know, although it's not a button, you feel like,
oh yeah,
haptic feedback.
Yeah.
So it's just, it looks really clean and tidy.
Yeah.
Which is really like aesthetically pleasing.
You don't have to go through the screens, and also I really like the fact that these screens are quite low. They're not too interfering. You can see the road quite well, whereas on like Teslas and things, they're quite big. So I quite like that about the car. What's some of your favourite things?
I really love this really lovely flowing infotainment system here. I've got all the information I need right in front of me. You'll see that this is slightly angled towards me, the driver, as well.
Yeah.
So again, if I need to have a look at it, my eyes can still be on the road and I can just very quickly get like the information that I need. And I just think it looks really stylish and very high-end and premium as well.
Yeah, it's really good.
And I really like that in a car.
Yeah.
Here on the steering wheel, it's a nice size as well. I've got great grip to it. Again, I've got all these nice like shortcut keys to things that I might want to access very quickly. Again, just on the steering wheel, so I keep my eyes on the road all the time. But I might want to answer a call. I might want to turn my volume up. I can just do that with a quick tap of my thumb, which I think is really good.
That's really good. I like the fact the screen's facing towards the driver is really good, because lots of cars now, is one of my pet peeves that I say on videos, is that they're tilted towards the passenger because they didn't swap it for the UK market.
Yeah.
So that's really good, because Nissan obviously is very big here in the UK, so it's good that they've done that, and it's nice attention to detail and quality overall in the cabin. I'm really impressed. So the 360 cameras on this one. You also got the noise on the outside, haven't you?
You have, yeah, just to let pedestrians or animals know that you are reversing.
You can tell they've updated the 360 cameras a lot, but they've always been really useful. Outside the BYD stand now, and you can see it is unbelievably busy. It's a huge success for this Chinese brand. BYD stands for Build Your Dreams. I actually saw them at the Paris Motor Show in October and it was exactly the same. There's been a huge interest on the Atto 3 here. They've also got inside the Dolphin on display and another Atto 3. The Dolphin is going to come very soon, and it's a small electric hatchback. The back of the Dolphin, you can see it's got quite a small boot, so it is a small hatchback in here. And then you've got space under there to store your cables as well, which is great. They need to put the fixings into the thing so the parcel shelf can go on. And you can see you've got the full light bar, and it says Build Your Dreams, which is what BYD stands for. Build Your Dreams, is BYD for short. It does sound a little bit like something you'd find on a Primark t-shirt, but we'll move on from that. I think it's nice, it's very different. You're gonna remember it, you're not gonna forget it. And it's quite a sweet little sentiment, really. This is the exciting bit. I wanted to get inside the BYD Dolphin, and it does look pretty amazing. The screen seems to be facing away a little bit. Hopefully that'll be changed over. Obviously this is a right-hand drive car, so I'm guessing this is pretty much finalised now. I think this has got a twiddly screen. That is pretty cool, that you can have it portrait or landscape. You can just decide what you want. I'd just leave it like that, to be honest. You've got this digital dials here, you've got the sort of waves, because it's a Dolphin, I'm guessing, and you get quite a lot of aquatic themes throughout the car. You've got a sunroof. It feels really premium and it's really nice. It's not too high up either. It's sort of an MG4 level car. It's not an SUV, it's just a small electric car. And I'm excited to see this autumn, winter time this year. BYD Atto 3, this is a much larger boot. Really interesting car. I'm going to show you the inside as well, because it's absolutely packed with tech and it looks really funky inside. The new Ioniq 6 there. I'm now on the Hyundai stand, and this is the Ioniq 6. I've been quite interested in this since it came out and it looks really great. The only thing, these little bits of black plastic, this is finished in the black colour, so it all really blends together really well. But my favourite colour is like the cyan colour. Those bits are still black, so it sort of doesn't look that good. But I'll have a little look around this and show you the inside as well. Hopefully I'll do a full review on one of these as well if you would like that. You definitely know you're in an electric vehicle, whereas some other manufacturers you could be in a petrol or normal vehicle. This feels very futuristic, so it's not going to be for everyone. I do like it, the quality is very good. You've got a Bose premium sound system in this one. I've seen lots of Bose sound systems around on Nissan, and Genesis is obviously part of Hyundai, Kia. So that's really great to see as well. And Porsche as well, on the Taycan they use Bose, so I really like that. It's a really good system. The inside of this one, I think it would look nicer with a light interior. It's got a little sunroof here, but obviously the key's not in it, so it's not going to work. But overall, it's okay. The gear shifter is in a bit of a strange place and is a little bit different, but I guess I'd have to properly review one to get a proper feel for the car. Seats in the Ioniq 6, very comfortable. You've got so much knee room and quite a bit of headroom as well, so I'm quite impressed by that. You've also got an armrest that doesn't hit the seat base. It's quite vicious for some reason, but it's very comfortable. The seats are nice and comfy as well. To the rear of the Ioniq 6, it's got that really coupe light look. It's really swoopy, really nice. A lot of people say it sort of looks kind of Porsche-like, and I think that is true as well. You've got this whole clear tail lamp bar, which looks quite good, where you've got like the pixels in it. The indicators are down there, which is not the best design, and Hyundai and Kia have been doing that for a long time. Hopefully they're going to move them up here. You've got this spoiler design. It's a little bit complicated, it's not for everyone. Personally, I do think it is quite cool, and it's nice that it's different. I'm on the Kia stand now. You can see this is the EV6 GT. 577 brake horsepower, all-wheel drive, 77.4 kilowatts. So it's got a big battery in there. It's a bit of a rapid car, and Kia really making some really great electric cars from here. Been very popular at the show, so it'll be interesting to see what comes next with Kia. The front of the Niro EV here, I've got to say I really like the look of this car. I really like these big headlamps, and then Kia's signature tiger nose there at the front as well, and it looks really great in this metallic white colour. Sitting in the Niro, it's quite unconventional, but it is a good progression really from previously. Very big flat steering wheel, who's not going to suit everyone, but comfortable seats, really nice seats. I like the fabrics and materials that have been used on the seats there. You've got a Harman Kardon sound system on this model as well. I'm now on the E-Vision stand, and I'm going to be trying out the emergency escape on the F-150. So, this way. Oh, I see it. There we go. So it glows in the dark just in case you get kidnapped, and you can somehow escape when it's moving out of the front of the car. But that is the biggest front boot frunk that I've ever seen on a car. It's absolutely massive. This is the F-150 Lightning. It's absolutely huge, even the steering wheel's massive. It's an amazing car. Obviously this is an American car. It probably is a bit big for the roads here. This is so cool. What is this? Oh wow. That is so cool. That is your gear selector, and it goes in and out. You've got this same system that you have on the Mach-E with the volume in here. You've got this like bronze trim here, and then that opens. It is the biggest car I've ever been in. You've got a sunroof. It's pretty cool. It shows what's possible from electric cars. It doesn't have to be small cars. They can actually make absolutely massive cars like this electric. And it makes sense because these are just like gas guzzlers in America. It's like a living room in here. You don't have that release problem that I had on the Ford Ranger. This is a nice armrest. It's very chill. It's literally massive in here. And you've got the flat floor, heated rear seats, 3-pin plug, that's American, of course. It's pretty amazing, to be honest. Do these come up? Oh, they do. They do like a cinema style, almost Honda Magic seat vibe, and the storage underneath there. Do you know how to get this back down?
Nah.
Don't know what I've done. Oh, there we go. Thank you.
There we go. That makes the dream work.
This is the Lotus Electra, which starts at just under £90,000, fully electric, and Lotus's first SUV as well. This solar yellow is really nice. It's definitely giving me Lamborghini Urus vibes. I don't know if it's just because it's in this colour, but I do think it is giving that look. It's maybe a little bit smaller than that car, and obviously it's fully electric. I think it looks really great. So now I'm checking out the ID Buzz Cargo. I have actually done a full review on the normal ID Buzz, but I wanted to look at the van. That, as you can see, is like a normal van, like a transporter, but it's electric and it's on the ID Buzz platform. As you'd expect, it's a lot more stripped back at the back compared to the normal ID Buzz. Instead of a light bar, this bit's plastic. I'm not a huge fan of the way that looks, but of course it is more of a commercial vehicle. But maybe on higher specs, you will see that as a proper light bar. You've got ID Buzz spelt there as well. On a white van, this sort of gets lost in there. And your tailgate does open as well to the whole load bay there. This has got a proper leather strap. On the ID Buzz, it was like a plastic one. So now in the Taycan 4S, what's the colour of this? Is this crayon?
That's it, yeah.
So it's in the crayon interior.
Two-tone.
Two-tone, really nice. Bose sound system.
That's right, Bose, and it's got 14-way electric seats.
Nice. They're nice cars.
Yeah, they are.
If I was going to have an electric one, if I had the money, it's the way to go. When I was filming the Abarth 500e yesterday, the actual sound of the exhaust cut off, so I'll insert a clip of that so you can hear it. Let me know what you think. Do you like the fake sound exhaust or do you hate it? Personally, I think it's a bit of fun and you can turn it off as well, but some people, it's just not for them. It's an electric car and it's got that fake sound coming through a speaker. It looks amazing in this acid yellow green colour though. It's a very sporty looking car and it shows that electric cars can be fun as well as being affordable and more economically friendly. So this is the smart #1. Ever since I saw this was being released, I was very excited about it. They're available to order this summer and then they'll be available winter time and then next year early on. So really exciting, it looks so good. It's sort of very Mini Countryman feel and size as well. You've got that raped like windscreen and the roof is very that shape as well. It looks really good. These interesting alloy wheels and I like this nice green colour as well. Performance Brabus version of this car is going to cost from around £42,000. This starts at £35,900, so £36,000. It's got loads of equipment. This is the base model and it's really well equipped, which is really good. Of course, it's not cheap, but for what you get, it's really great. And the Brabus will be all-wheel drive and this one is rear-wheel drive. So they start rear-wheel drive and then they go to the all-wheel drive. I love this smart badge here at the rear quarter. It looks really good and this looks great with the two-tone roof as well. I'll show you the inside now. So inside the smart one now, I have to say the seats are so comfortable. Or are they? Yeah, they are quite comfortable. Got this huge centre screen. Hopefully this will be tilted towards for the UK side. I like this. I like the feel of it. It's very Mercedes, of course. Mercedes make it, and that's the whole vibe of the car. It feels more like a normal car. The screen is one of those slap-on screens, you know, not the best type. I prefer like the one in the Nissan Ora. That was good. Of course, quality is so good. So we're looking around £40,000. There's also going to be a Brabus edition, which will have 400 brake horsepower. So very exciting. Hopefully I can do a full review on one. Nice size SUV. I can imagine this being extremely popular. Nice to have these small electric SUVs coming out, and I think they make the most sense. So this is the Q8 e-tron, and it's the same as the other e-tron. It's the facelift, and they've renamed it for the Q8, giving it a facelift. It's also got an increased range with 303 miles. You've still got these camera door mirrors as well. They won't be for everyone. There's obviously new designs for wheels, and the front's been all changed as well. I really love the look of this Q8 e-tron. You've got some new shapes in the grille, and lots of manufacturers are experimenting with different angles and like geometric shapes. It looks really good. This one's in a dark grey colour. I really like the e-tron over there that's in the Antigua blue. I do like a brighter colour myself, but I can imagine this being extremely popular. It's kind of the in colour at the moment, the dark grey metallic. The rear of the QA e-tron is practically identical to the normal e-tron and the exact same size boot as you'd expect. Inside, it's slightly updated from the e-tron, so it's just a bit nicer inside, but feels very executive as well as a little bit sporty as well. You've also got a nice sunroof in this one, make it nice and bright inside. That was from last night, by the way. So now I've finished the show. Today was the Saturday, it's like 2 o'clock, I didn't stay the whole day. Yesterday was much quieter, but today was madly busy. I'd say at least a third or even half of the cars in the car park are electric. If you look around, it's absolutely crazy. There's literally Teslas everywhere, Tesla, Polestar, e-tron, they're just everywhere. It's mad. It does give you some hope coming to these electric events, seeing what's new. Not one of those, but Polestar 2, really impressed by that car. I was impressed by the Nissan Ora. I was impressed by quite a few cars at the show, and I'll put them all the clips I've put in are like the highlights basically. But I'm going to go home now in my petrol car. See, I'm on the Polestar stand now. They very kindly let me have a look around this model here.